And welcome to our coverage here on OneWorldSports.com, the third round of the U.S. Open Cup. New York Cosmos hosting the Jersey Express of the Premier Development League for the second straight year at St. John's University, Belson Stadium. The Cosmos need to get past the Jersey Express to face NYCFC in 2 weeks. Great to have you for our coverage here on OneWorldSports.com. I'm Ed Cohen, and always an exciting time for the New York Cosmos, trying to advance and face an MLS opponent for the third straight year in the U.S. Open Cup. Magic the prior 2 seasons over at Stewart Stadium. Go back to 2014, shutting out the New York Red Bulls 3-0, and then last year, the epic and penalty kicks beating NYCFC. A thrilling tying goal from Lucky Kasana in the 90th minute. A game many won't soon forget around Stewart Stadium and beyond. New York Cosmos eventually lost to the Red Bulls last year in the 5th round of 16 in the U.S. Open Cup. But it all starts now, once again for New York. A prize that Gio Savarese talked about before the season, the importance of the Open Cup combined with trying to close out the spring season. We'll talk a little bit about that a little further in this broadcast. Cosmos with a chance to wrap up the NASL Spring Season Championship for a second straight year. That will be this Saturday at Fort Lauderdale. But for now, Gio Savarese's squad takes to the field here at Belson Stadium. Home to St. John's Soccer, national champions in 1996. Dr. Dave Mazur's team was a runner-up in the College Cup in 2003. So some great teams have played on this turf in recent years, both at the college level and certainly at the pro level as well, with the Cosmos once again entertaining Jersey Express here in the U.S. Open Cup. Keep in mind, this field will host Puerto Rico FC and the Puerto Rican national team, as well as Carmelo Anthony. He will be in attendance when they meet on June 11th. Here come the Cosmos for this third round matchup with Jersey Express. Cosmos, the home team, so in their home white kits. And to their right, Jersey Express. This group from Newark, New Jersey, founded almost 10 years ago, back in 2007, originally known as the Newark Ironbound Express. And Julian Richens, head coach of the Jersey Express. So he will lead them into this one as they look to blast through the third round and make it to the fourth round. No PDL teams made it to the fourth round last year. 2 NASL teams did, including Gio Savarese's squad. The thrilling victory over NYCFC, trying to set up a rematch, would be June 15th, a home game for NYCFC. Not at Yankee Stadium, though. Winner of this match will meet NYCFC in the Bronx, but at Fordham University. Cosmos and Jersey Express lining up for the national anthem. Cosmos seized control in last year's match against Jersey Express. And given the workload for this New York team, getting an early lead could be critical for Gio Savarese's squad. Certain positions not all that deep, notably in their midfield and defensively. So let's tell you about the starting 11 for the New York Cosmos and how this recent stretch, number of matches, this is their third in 8 days. Come Saturday, they'll be playing their fourth in 11 days. Starting group goalkeeper is Brian Holt. Jimmy Maurer gets rest, at least to start this one. Lucky Casada, the lone striker for the New York Cosmos. Hunter Freeman, the right back. Ayoze at his usual spot at left back. Centrally located, Carlos Mendez, and he will be joined by David Ochieng, the Kenyan international. So Jimmy Ockford among the reserves in front of Brian Holt. Danny Zatella, defensive midfielder. Gwenzati on the right side. Diosa, the left wing. Ruben Bover, Andres Flores. Central midfielders supporting Cosana. Brian Holt. He started for the Cosmos at Indy. That was because Jimmy Maurer stayed back after the birth of his newborn. Holt played well. In the end, not well enough. Indy scoring late. And then in stoppage time, the game winner. A tough loss for the New York Cosmos at the time. Starting in net for Jersey Express, David Gretschek, the 21-year-old American. And we will run through the rest of their starters. Max Brodarzin, left back. The right back is Matthew Mahoney. Among the defenders are Milorad Sobo, as well as Jonathan Onayaka. Midfielders, Ansgar Atto. He scored the winning goal in the second round, got Jersey Express to this third-round match. Their leading scorer in PDL play, that being the veteran Chris Karch. They're among the midfield group, joined by Romeo Punto Goulart, as well as Martins Williams, Jack Pounce among the starting 11 for Jersey Express. And the striker is Juan Correa. Leo Fernandez scored in the 14th minute in last year's meeting in late May. And that got the supporters going a year ago. They've made the trek again to St. John's University. Not too far from the usual confines of Sherwood Stadium. West along either the Grand Central Parkway or the Long Island Expressway. And away we go. New York Cosmos debut in the 2016 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Cosmos in their white kits. New Jersey Express in their gold kits. Go back 2 years ago. 2 PDL teams made the fourth round. Last year, none. Jersey Express trying to change that. Question is, how will the Cosmos attack it? Kept alive to Denny Satella. Slings it down the right channel. Here's the cross, and that one sails through the glare and out for a goal kick here in the first minute. Satella, goal in the 54th. Cosmos 1-0 win over the weekend against Rio OKC. It was a game that got ugly down the stretch. 3 Rio players receiving red cards. 2 straight reds. And then Giorgio Samaras receiving his second yellow in the final minutes. Look at Casana. Worked out by Bover. And now played across. David Diosa jockeys for position against Mahoney. Attacks the left side. Ayoze loves to support from his left back spot. Sets it up again for Diosa. Cosmos push up. Ochieng, 1 NASL appearance. That was off the bench at halftime. Came on during the Cosmos loss at FC Edmonton a few weeks ago. Second minute, no score. Ruben Bover. Diosa leads him. Bover into the area. Help comes, and it's knocked away. Big tackle there. Bover goes flying. And the big fella, Jonathan Onayaka, 20-year-old Englishman roughs up Bovair here in the third. Bovair 2 weeks ago, game-winning goal against Tampa Bay, NASL's Play of the Week. Iose. Diosa gets it back just as Jersey Express begins to extend its press. The man who scored in their last Open Cup game, Ansgar Otto. Flores kept alive. Guinzotti wedged there and poked back the other way by Jersey. Mendez trying to get there. Help comes from Ochieng, extending the arm. That's a foul. David Ochieng. Unnecessary. Stiff arm there. Otto goes flying. Little shiner there, courtesy of the Kenyan International here in the fourth. Otto stands over it along with the striker Correa. Here comes Otto. Knocked away. Cosmos look to counter. It's Flores nudging to Iose. Trying a quick ball, was taken down. Foul called. Sobo, the defender for Jersey Express. Yellow card issued to Romario Pinto Goulart. Off the free kick, Iose now. Can the Cosmos strike first? 3-0 victory over Jersey Express last year. Goals from Fernandez, then Guinzotti in the first half. Mads Stokeland scoring on a PK in the 81st minute. That was after rookie Haji Wright was fouled. Guinzotti trying to connect with Zatella. Broken up and cleared. Kasana tried to free up Diosa. Iose. Out wide, David Diosa. Gets around one man. That was Goulart. Mahoney extends the arm and holds up Diosa. Goal kick. Great to be with you here on OneWorldSports.com. Our coverage of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, oldest cup competition in United States soccer, going back to 1914. Ed Cohen with you. Special competition for the New York Cosmos. 4-2 in the reboot era. 2 wins in 2014, including over the Red Bulls. 2 last year, including the thriller over NYCFC. Iose carries in. Contact, edge of the area. Kasana trying to retrieve it again. And a throw-in coming up for New York. Last year, rain was the story early in the third-round meeting between these two outfits. Now it's the glare here in Queens that both squads must deal with. Iose gave it up to Otto. He was trying to find Ochieng. Otto keeping Brian Holt honest. He was out a bit. And now Holt will lead it along for Ochieng. Here's Bovair. Nice lead. Turned up by Guinzotti. Here comes the overlap. Hunter Freeman carries in, toes it to Guinzotti. Broken up that time by Brodarzin. And cleared again by Jersey. Trouble at midfield for Mendez. Return feed now from Iose. And Guinzotti, little shaken up after that last run. Takeaway from Jersey Express. Otto settles it. Goulart into the area. Curls on Ochieng, and he heads it back to Holt. Dangerous. Ochieng and Holt have never played together in competition. No miscommunication there. It was dangerous for the Cosmos last week. Gio Savarese perplexed. Wants to see it called fair. Last week, Cosmos defense. Service back to Maurer. Ball got away from Mendez. Maurer had to make a play on it. Was fouled by Rios Michel. Ended up being a red card and a huge turning point in that match. Off the free kick. Headed into the area. Knocked down. Holt comes out and he dives on it just before Otto could track it down. Cast is different for Jersey Express compared to a year ago. Cosmos not entirely sharp in the opening 9 minutes like we saw a year ago here in this third round. Bovair. Through ball missed. Taken back by Jersey Express. Blocked by Guinzotti. Here comes Iose. Lost it to Goulart. Mendez. Played it back. Taken here by Jersey. Mahoney. Crosses. Out comes Holt. Deflected just wide. Flag was up though, offside. Second year at the Cosmos for Brian Holt. 27 years old. From a town in what some bands have called Middle America, Omaha. Ochieng knees it out to Mendez. Scoreless. Third round U.S. Open Cup. North American Soccer League teams entering this round. MLS squads will enter in the fourth. Cosmos and Jersey Express are scoreless. Here's Bovair. Diosa. Bovair again. Flores. Iose. Chipped in. And now taken back by Matt Mahoney. Wasn't sure if we would see Danny Zatella tonight among the final entries into the starting 11. And Zatella occupying a spot that we saw Michael Lahoud take early in this Cosmos spring season. Lahoud, of course, transferred back to Philly and then transferred to his current team, Miami FC. Covered a lot of ground in his spot as the defensive midi. Cosmos with a chance. Cross. Casada lets it go. Played on back. Flores, a drive. Save made by Grecek. Patience in the Cosmos leads to their best chance here in the first 11 plus. Bovair breaks away from Goulart. Toes it out wide. Diosa. And now Iose. Voted last year's Cosmos Emirates Player of the Year, Iose. Star left back. Freeman, a touch. Zatella, and a save, a huge one. Grecek. Big drive from the native of Clifton, New Jersey. Back-to-back big saves from the 21-year-old David Grecek. First corner for the Cosmos. Kasana couldn't hang on to it. Cosmos fans remember the boost Lucky Kasana provided New York last year, especially in the spring season. Zatella. Race for Guinzotti. Saves it. Across. Headed up in the air. And now played back to Grecek. Lucky Kasana has not had nearly the same workload this season that he did last year. So he gets the opportunity here tonight in the third round of the Open Cup. Kasana scored 5 goals in 22 NASL appearances 1 year ago. None this year. Cosmos in white, Jersey Express in gold. Take it away. Williams. Driven to the right side. Taken down by Otto. Against Iose. Otto kept it alive. Flag goes up. Offside on Jersey Express. Play on here in the 15th with no score. Swiped away. Throw in coming up for the Cosmos. Great player with the New York, New Jersey Metro Stars, Gio Savarese, has come to appreciate what the Open Cup means for the Cosmos, especially when it leads to a New York derby. Has the last few years with the Red Bulls and NYCFC. Jersey Express has been good in tight space, but a turnover. Guinzotti for the trailer. Bovair moves in, shoots out of deflection, saved by Grecek. David Grecek holds his ground, but he has been facing a volume of pressure from the Cosmos. Third round U.S. Open Cup, Cosmos and Jersey Express. Belson Stadium on the campus of St. John's University. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be with you here on OneWorldSports.com. Those watching online, on your phones, and beyond. Cosmos trying to advance to the fourth round of the Open Cup for a third straight year. Zatella for Kasana. Lucky held up, kept it alive. Flores touching back into the area. Out comes the goalie, and Grecek scoops it up in front of Guinzotti. Not easy facing pressure against a team like New York, but experience can breed confidence for young David Grecek. Speaking of confidence, Brian Holt in net for the Cosmos. Maybe Jimmy Mauer's backup. However, go back 4 years ago, 2012, he led Harrisburg to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup. A great run from an underdog in the USL. Here comes Diosa. Zatella. Interception. Taken back by Jersey Express. Turf you see right now at Belson Stadium, similar to what the Cosmos play on a regular basis at Stewart Stadium. Guinzotti, drop off, served into the area. Casana's there, goalie's out, ball's loose, and it's taken away. What a defensive play in the area for Jersey Express. That was a big breakup. Guinzotti now left side. Diosa, Flores, nice touch. Bovair did too much with it. Give it up to Iose. Taken down about 10 yards out, and this will set up a terrific free chance for the New York Cosmos. Grechek mans the post, and the Cosmos with the opportunity here in the 19th. Scoreless to start this third round match. Here comes Hunter Freeman. Launches, and it buckles out. Hunter Freeman, native of Tyler, Texas, one of our colleagues during the offseason here at One World Sports. Jonathan Onayaka, he has made some big defensive plays, including the most recent one when the ball came down at Casana's foot in the area. Flores blocked it. Driven to midfield. Taken back by Bovair. Gio Savarese defensively electing to stick with his three veterans, Mendez, Iose, and Freeman. Casana, flag stayed down for the trailer. Guinzotti, no. Chance for the Cosmos, off the post. Rebound, and that's sent over. Best chance for New York. Ruben Bovair can't believe it. Grechek was in no man's land, inches away from the Cosmos taking a 1-0 lead. If you're Julian Richens, you watch your group right now and think, how much more can we take? Tella extends the right side. Here's the cross, and that sails out. We saw Jersey Express with some open field opportunities early. Brian Holt stood his ground. The defense has been much stronger last 10 minutes or so. Given the shape of Freeman, Iose, and Mendez, paired tonight with Ochieng. The ground they cover, the experience they bring. This is not an easy team to go over the top against and extend the field. Played on back to the big fella, Onayaka. Long ball. Deflected out to Otto. Challenged here. So it's Mahoney with reinforcement. Nice takeaway, Flores. Snatched it up from Pounce. Cosmos on the move, Zatella. Gonzatti had to come back for it. Freeman returns. And Bovair leads it along for Flores. Bovair's drive blocked. Up comes Samoshiang. Jersey off the turnover. Now looking to push. Wanted a foul, and now it comes. Goulart taken down by Bovair. Referee has a card in his hand. Yellow card, Ruben Bovair on the 24th. So Bovair playing under caution, as is that man Goulart. Probably the only downside to last year's win, 3-0 for the Cosmos against Jersey. 3 yellow cards issued in the final 5+ minutes. A little chippy at the end. Correa, low liner. Airborne from Gonzatti. Taken back here by the Cosmos. Gonzatti lost it. Played out wide again. Correa runs onto it. Snatched up. Good two-way play, Gonzatti. Nice lead back to Ayoze. Across midfield. The Spaniard. Kasana, native of Zimbabwe, overruns it. 25th minute, no score. Third round of the U.S. Open Cup. Oldest soccer competition in the United States since 1914. Nice play. Flores behind Gonzatti to Bovair. Lead for Diosa. His shot rising above the crossbar. Always looking for that extra opportunity. And Diosa with the latest chance. Last week at this time, New York Cosmos were in Las Vegas. Wanted penalty kicks over to SDI Bar exhibition at Sam Boyd Stadium. Off the turnover. Lead pass to Flores. Drops it off. Gonzatti, cross blocked, rolls out, corner kick. Second one for the Cosmos, who are playing their third match in 8 days. After also beating Rayo OKC Saturday at Seward Stadium. They can win this spring again outright with the 3 points Saturday in Fort Lauderdale. That will be their 4th match in 11 days. 27th minute. In swinger for Ayoze has Flores short. Ayoze, back post, booted wide by Bovair. Ayoze snuck it in there. No one from Jersey picked it up, and Bovair, his second best chance of this first half. Saw an earlier glance off the post. Former New York Red Bull going big, and we're still scoreless. Here comes Diosa. Kasana. Bovair lofts it out. Freeman. It's a big run. Throwing for the Cosmos here in the 28th. Bovair returns it. Nice feed. Guinzotti swept away. Brought back down by the Spaniard, Bovair. Back for Flores. Taken away. Rodarson. Nice lead. Otto raced for it. Mendez was there. Flag apparently was up, and Otto can't believe it. Unless he's looking back at the referee and saying there shouldn't have been any contact called on Otto. And a scrap with Mendez. Advantage to the Cosmos captain. Gio Savarese breathing a sigh of relief for sure. His team has controlled what's gone on in the first 28 plus, but they have nothing to show for it. I wouldn't call this a sharp start for the New York Cosmos, but the opportunities have been there. Galar, help comes. Look at the push and the speed. Diosa. Flores. Diosa overlaps. Here's the cross. Casana goes over his head. Kept in play. Have to like the urgency if you're a Cosmos fan. Otto. Mendez steps in. That was his ball. Good play. Almost kicked that one back onto Union Turnpike there in the background, instead of throwing for the Jersey Express. Rodarson triggers. Played out by Holt. Iose kept it in. Throw in New York here in the 31st. Scoreless to begin the third round. The Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Ed Cohn with you on OneWorldSports.com. Exciting week for the New York Cosmos. Starting their play in the U.S. Open Cup. Try to wrap up the spring season for a second straight year. Clinch a spot in the championship in the North American Soccer League Saturday at Fort Lauderdale. Shep Messing will be with us. We'll have the call of the action from Lockhart Stadium. Flores whips it back out. Bovair. Flores. Quick turn. Bovair's got it. Had to come back. Flores into the area. Guinzotti tripped in the box. Play on. Cosmos didn't like it. Iose. Cross here. And it's snared by Grecek. Iose leads Casana. Diosa turns it back to Zitella. Punched in tight with Bovair. Nice play. Jersey Express on the attack now. After the swipe by Karch, leads Otto, turns on it, the cross knocked away by a backtailing Mendez. Otto loads up the left foot, played away by Ochieng. Nice play, Karch into the area. Rams into Mendez. Cosmos control, play on. Kazana taken out. Whistle. Foul just outside the area. Onayaka pleads the case for his teammates. Lucky down. Big opportunity for the Cosmos. Straight on. Bit of a flat angle. Freeman and Ioze stand over it. Is there enough of an angle to go high? Julian Richens, remember his team has been outplayed, certainly back on their heels throughout this first half. The saving grace still scoreless here in the 35th. Ioze, and he scores! Cosmos take a 1-0 lead. The great Spaniard has them on the board in the Open Cup. The supporters love it. Ioze delivers a brilliant goal off the direct kick. Ioze in the 35th, 1-0 New York. Even with the opportunities, it was building towards a point of frustration for the New York Cosmos. You have all those chances, and up until the 35th minute, nothing to show for them. Enter Ioze. Now, can the Cosmos add to it? Last year led 2-0 at halftime. Guenzati made it 2-0. Throw in deep for New York. And they have scored first again against Jersey Express. A year ago on this field, around this time, it was a 3-0 victory. Ioze has not scored in NASL play. Last NASL goal for the defender. Late in last year's regular season, a huge road win at San Antonio. game winner. Huge 3 points for New York. And that one kept their hopes of a #1 spot alive, and they indeed did secure that #1 seed in the regular season finale against Tampa Bay. Goulart shields it from Diosa. 38th minute, 1-0. New York Cosmos on Iose's goal in the 35th. Free kick after Cosano was fouled, yards outside the area. Third round of the U.S. Open Cup from Belson Stadium, home of St. John's University. Cosmos in their home whites. They are the designated home team. Jersey Express from Newark in gold. Ed Cohn with you here on OneWorldSports.com. Our crew, John Dwyer, Jeff Ostella. And Jonathan Leach. Right around this time a year ago, Guinzotti scored in the 40th minute against Jersey. And that was a big moment for Guinzotti. If you remember last year with Marco Senna and Raul in a loaded midfield, he had to fight for time a year ago. This season entered as the Cosmos pick at right wing. Ayose's cross. Poked away, may have gotten a piece of Ocheng, and then it's fired wide and out. Up to Freeman with the long kick. Grecek. Helped along by Mahoney. Goulart gave it up to Bovair. Finds Flores. Nice feed. Casana runs onto it. Flag stays down. Lucky taken out, and it's cleared. Lucky Casana trying to pounce. Matt Mahoney thought otherwise. Corner kick for the Cosmos. In swinger for Hunter Freeman. Headed wide. Was there for Ochieng. Remember, Gabriel Farfan is out. Jimmy Ockford not getting the start here tonight. He has been a mainstay this year with Mendez, Ayose, and Freeman. So Ochieng gets a start. Ockford, the defender among the reserves, and Cosmos making another move. Kyle McTurk, former star defender in college at Stony Brook, and now with Cosmos B, brought up to be among the reserves for this third round Open Cup match. Ball went through Ayose's legs. He gets a throw in. It'll go to New York. Ochieng to Guinzotti. Bovair. Flores. Guinzotti owns a lot of position at the top of the area. Freeman returns to Bovair. Bovair, the post, then was wide off the corner. Zatella, Casana, poked away. Jersey was held there, and Casana is whistled. Gio Savarese going with 6 on the bench. Maurer and McTurk, along with Arango and Orozco, Ockford, and Hydro Arrieta. Actually, a lot of firepower. Iose carries in, sets it up, lofted in, over the head of Mahoney, and into the arms of Grecek. Iose was held up by Mahoney. Still 1-0 in the 43rd, courtesy of Iose's goal in the 35th minute. There's a lead out for Diosa. David Diosa. Bovair overlaps. Diosa, nice play. Ball poked away by Karch. A throw for the Cosmos. Unlike the prior 2 years, if the Cosmos win this third round game, they will be on the road for the fourth round against NYCFC June 15th in the Bronx, but not at Yankee Stadium, instead at Fordham's Jack Coffey Field. Give and go. Bovair gave it up. Karch tumbles. Bovair comes to help. Kept it in, far touchline for Zatella. Gonzatti opens up the field. That forces Diosa back. Iose sets up Flores. Flores shoots, buns it in, and it's denied by Grecek. 45th minute. This has been a very clean first half. But we'll await stoppage time for the fourth official. Carried the other way by Marvins Williams. Bovair for the foul. Takedown of Correa. It was getting there, the buildup for the Cosmos. One minute of stoppage time here in the first half. Misses from Bovair. Kasana had an opportunity. Well defended by Onayaka. Played into the area. Header. Holt comes out. He's got it. Holt was busy early in this opening half. But the Cosmos break through in the 35th. The man with the ball now, Iose. Direct kick from straight on just outside the area. Into the corner and in. 1-0 Cosmos. Corner kick here for New York. And the closing moments of this half. And Grecek will try to keep it to a one-goal game. In-swinger Bovair. Here it comes. That's it. First half. And the third round of the U.S. Open Cup comes to an end. New York Cosmos lead the Jersey Express 1-0. Remember, this New York team 5-0 at Schuart Stadium in the NASL spring season. This is their home game, not too far away in Queens, and a 1-0 lead for the Cosmos as they look to advance to the fourth round of the U.S. Open Cup for a third straight year. We'll step aside. It's halftime from St. John's University, and we will come back with the second half here on OneWorldSports.com.
Happy birthday. Yeah, you know what it is, I think they leave over there, so it's, I would try, if I could, it's out of my control, really, it's not that. You will meet them though, because for meet the team, you guys get an autograph, and you get to meet all the players, you get stuff done. Yeah. No, I think you'll play. Yeah, those guys see it, free tickets, free parking. Another beautiful night though, right? Perfect night. Thank God. Those first 3 games were what are you gonna do? We got another one. We got another game of fun. We got a little break. Big will come. Anything else? Happy birthday.
Toto is proud to be the official household product sponsor of the New York Cosmos. For more information, visit www.totousa.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome down to the field for the second half, your New York Cosmos.
Getting ready to start the second half from Queens, New York, St. John's University. Third round of the U.S. Open Cup. New York Cosmos leading Jersey Express 1-0. And the first half was all about the chances for New York, and there was no shortage of them. First half highlights from Belson Stadium, picking up 12th minute, and this the first really good opportunity for New York. Ball gets through, played out to Flores, and right on goal. Save made by David Gretschek. He was busy. There's no question about that. Less than a minute later, played out wide. The cross, Zatella parried away by the keeper. Zatella coming off his first goal in NASL play. Deny that time. Stays scoreless. 18th. Oh, the big defender, Jonathan Onayaka. Towards that attack and the chance for Casana. Here's Lucky in the 21st. For the trailer, Guinzotti comes out to Bovair off the post. Rebound sent over. Ruben Bovair was everywhere in the first half. Actually picked up a yellow card in the 24th. Diosa his drive. Angle cut off just enough by Gretschek. So still scoreless in the 25th. 10 minutes later, Iose stinging the corner off the free kick. Feels good, right? Iose gives the Cosmos the 1-0 lead. And now we are underway here in the second half. Ed Cohn with you on One World Sports. So we'll reset it for you. Third round of the U.S. Open Cup here from Belson Stadium. St. John's University, home to the national champions in 1996. Here we are 20 years later. Cosmos in white and Jersey Express in their gold kits. Jersey Express from Newark, New Jersey, out of the Premier Development League. There are Cosmos, defending champs in the North American Soccer League. Ochieng, the Kenyan international, again, one game off the bench in the spring season. That was at Edmonton. Margin for error. Wouldn't say it's small because the Cosmos are in first. Foul called on Otto. But if the Cosmos don't gain 3 points Saturday in Fort Lauderdale, well, this group of supporters and many fans will have to sweat it out for the final week of the spring season. Cosmos are off. They have the bye the last week. 9 games down, 1 to go. Other teams of the game at hand. Here's Kasana. Zatella into the area, and out comes Grecek. Much of Lucky Kosanik's success last year hinged on the Cosmos service to the striker. Let's see if that service improves or at least develops here after the break. 48th minute, Cosmos on the move. The 1-0 lead. It's Diosa. For Iose, through ball, and it's swept away by Mahoney. But out for a corner kick here in the 48th. Man down, and that is Jack Pounce, the Englishman, 22 years old. Pounce shaking it off for the time being. In swinger for that man, Hunter Freeman. Freeman lets it fly off the post. Otto helps it back out. Freeman thought there was a foul that time. Doesn't go against Sobo. Mendez. Freeman overshoots Kasana, and it's snared by Grecek. Pounce. Chris Karch, number 8 in gold for Jersey Express. Veteran guy. Part of the Red Bulls program in the last decade. 2 goals this year, leading Jersey in the PDL. 33 years old. I'd imagine being tapped by Julian Richens. Not so much for his ability, and it's there. But when you're beyond the age of 30 at this level for Jersey Express, and you have so many young players, a veteran can certainly help your side on the field, but is also there for the future as a mentor. Taken in by Jersey. Otto doubled. Bovair plucked it loose. And Zatella works it along to Flores. Up the field for Kasana. Lucky breaks free to it. Kasana opens it up for Guenzati. Guenzati. Open space for Zatella. Played up top. Bovair almost pulled the trigger. Iose has got the goal. In a space for Flores. Zatella cut off by Pounce. Bovair slings it back out. Diosa. Here in the 51st. Diosa draws 2. Attacks Mahoney. Diosa. Nice play. And it's intercepted by Karch. Up along it goes to Williams. Martins Williams. After the success against the Red Bulls and last year against NYCFC, even being on the road for the next round, there's something special about this competition for the Cosmos. Here's Flores. Race for Iose. Edge of the area. Tried to give it back for Diosa. Williams stepped in. Ochieng shoots a laser into the supporters. Because of the workload for his team, Gio Savarese, even with the importance of the U.S. Open Cup, even with the disparity going against an opponent from the PDL, you do have to get through this game to worry about that next MLS opponent. Has had to balance a lot of games lately. Here comes Jersey. Return to Otto. Taken back by Ochieng. Zatella for Guinzotti. And Seba up for Cassana. Like the hustle that time from Brodarzin. Throw in Cosmos. Guinzotti. Flores. Bover. Nice play again. The big guy, Onayaka. Iose was held up that time by Goulart. They've yielded one free kick from a straight-on angle. This one a bit further out after the foul called on Goulart, who's playing under caution. Picked up a yellow card in the 5th minute. Iose with the goal for New York in the 35th off a free chance. 1-0 the lead as we near the 54th. Back for Iose, lost it in, headed away. Zatella to Ochieng. And back out for Diosa. Diosa moves in. Freeman, a touch, a lead. Bover carries in. Bover shot blocked. Freeman now. Work it back out. Iose. Iose, ball glued to his feet. Taken down. Play on. Lee Takasada, header, and a goal. But the flag was up for offside. Terrific buildup. Unlucky. Here comes Otto and Ochieng to touch for a throw-in. This is why Jersey Express is here. Ang-Serato, 80th minute goal. 1-0 victory in the second round. Could have let that go, taking no chances. Freeman. Bover looks to turn it upfield. Gave it up that time to the young Brodarzin. Carried in, Correa. Nudges it out, Karch. Karch lets it fly, headed up by Zatella. Ochieng is there. Cosmos are playing with a level of confidence right now, but it has to be somewhat unsettling given the number of chances early to only be up 1-0. Confidence, even with the lead, ever so slight. If you're a Cosmos fan, you hope it does not give way to complacency. Tellus scored in the 54th minute against Rio on Saturday, what turned out to be a 1-0 win. But boy, was it close. Casada almost took it away from Onayaka. Karch. Lead pass. Up the field, Otto. Out comes Holt to knock it away. Aggressive there, Brian Holt, with Otto closing in. 57th minute. Foul that time on Jersey. Your Cosmos home match, third round of this U.S. Open Cup. In white, Jersey Express in gold. Here on OneWorldSports.com, I'm Ed Cohen. Here's Ochieng. Drives it far side. Flores. Diosa. Slide tackle, a good one. Onayaka. Throw in here for Jersey Express on the move in the 59th. Karch for Otto. Here's Rajveer Kalon. Freeman taken down. Cosmos get the advantage instead. A note out of town in the U.S. Open Cup. Wilmington leading Miami FC 2-0. Slide there, Williams. Taken back by the Cosmos. The cross. Guenzati into the area. Guenzati, and that one headed towards the side of the net, instead kept in by Grecek. Pace a little more settled now on both sides. In the 60th. Ruben Bover, he's playing under caution. Picked up a yellow card in the 24th. Airborne. Tough to win that battle against Williams. David Diosa spun away. Otto. Over the top, Otto. He's racing. Ochieng's gliding. Here comes Otto into the area. Ball knocked away by Freeman, and Holt saved it from being a corner kick. Correa crosses. Sails away and out. Brian Holt, we mentioned, from Omaha, Nebraska. Played net for the Creighton Blue Jays in Division I. Again, still a one-goal game. Long lead for Diosa. Mahoney. Iose again for Bovair. Gio Savarese. Don't think he's at this point yet, but figure in 10 minutes he'll start to really take stock, given this is a midweek game and the importance of advancing in the Open Cup while not using up some key players for Saturday against Fort Lauderdale. Get a sense of where they stand conditioning-wise, to what degree he'll make his first sub. He has Orozco, Arango, and Arrieta, 3 weapons, along with defenders and McTurk, called up for the B squad, as well as Jimmy Ockford. Bovair. His ball. Zatella opens it up wide. Here's Freeman. Cross blocked. Throw in here after Rodarzin sent it out. Bovair dances with it. Guzzati. Bovair. Bovair gets away from 2 defenders. Trying to lead Diosa, who finds Iose. Top team in the NASL with 18 points in the spring. Your Cosmos will try to close out that title Saturday. But this is the Open Cup. NASL has to do better than they did last year. Disappointment. 2 teams reached the 4th round. Atlanta and the Cosmos. Here's Diosa, a lead. Nice feed. Iose drive off the side of the net. But the buildup was good in the 64th. Danny Zatella right in the middle of it. The offload to Iose.
Your attention, please. Congo substitution, 64th minute. Coming on, number 19, Yohangi Orozco. And coming off, number 15, Ruben Bovair.
You have heard the substitution from PA announcer Peter Schwartz at Belson Stadium. Yohandri Orozco on for the Cosmos here in the 64th. Ruben Bovair, remember, playing under caution already, leaves here, and the Cosmos get a fresh body among their midfield, which was a deep, strong unit to start the season, and now, I'm not going to say as a liability, but is not nearly as deep as it was even a few weeks ago. So Bovair exits. Orozco comes on. Remember, Lahoud was transferred. Nico Cranchar is done for the spring. They're trying to sign him for the fall. And Yasmani Duke on international duty for Copa America. And the big guy, Jonathan Onayaka. Let's see if they sub him entirely or he tries to stretch out beyond touch. That is a lot of hamstring. He is a big boy. Grecek, hard to tell if he even saw Iose's free kick that sailed into the top corner. Brilliant shot. So brilliant, we can say that even if he did see it, he'd have to have a rocket pack on to get to that screamer. Turns into a goal for the defender for the Cosmos. Here comes Grecek. Remember, Cosmos have dictated what's happened. Lead is just one. Can they add another? Kasana. Flores. Zatella. Played out to Ochieng, the Kenyan international. Tried to lead it down for Freeman. It's intercepted. And back the other way comes Correa. Up along, ball gets away from Goulart. Taken back by Holt. Third round U.S. Open Cup. Oldest cup competition in the United States. First held in 1914. One of the great traditions, and what's been very refreshing, at least from some teams last year. MLS teams beginning to take it a little more seriously. And it's been an issue in years past. Otto gets around Iose, held his jersey. Foul.
Your attention, please. Substitution for jersey number
They gave him a yellow card. Here in the 68th. No question the jersey was grabbed, but at midfield. Obviously, they hear far more on the pitch than we do, but that seemed quick. Correa attacking. Freeman turned back. Correa lost it. Freeman, nice adjustment. Rolls out. Goal kick. Midwest battle here in the Open Cup. Indy leads Louisville 2-1. Keep an eye on the boys in blue. Undefeateds in the spring season. Right now with 14 points. Tied for second, or rather, sole place of second in the spring season. Minnesota and Carolina tied for third with 13 points. Cosmos in first with 18. But again, those other three, each with a game in hand. They'll be playing their 9th matches in the spring this weekend. Cosmos with their 10th. If New York doesn't secure 3 points, it's wide open. '70th minute now. Jersey Express. And their gold uniforms. Correa kept it in. Got by Gunzati. Here's the cross on the ground. Easily taken by Ochieng. Flores. Diosa. Guinzotti for the trailing Flores. Extends it out. Diosa. Cosmos have utilized one of their 3 substitutions. Orozco coming on for Bovair in the 64th. Flores turns it back. Here's Ochieng. So time will tell if Gio Savarese tries to get the most out of this group on the field right now. A lot of that hinges on if they can get the second goal. Cosmos move in. On the ground, Orozco is there off his foot. Loose. Orozco shoots. Save! Grecek. Misplay in the area. Ball comes down. Grecek punches it away. It was just sitting there. That chance for the Cosmos. I think even they were surprised. Orozco first blocked. Wild that he couldn't put that one in. And again, I think part surprise that the opportunity was even there. 72nd, here's Freeman. Crosses, header, a goal! That time it's Orozco, 2-0 New York. The second goal they've been waiting for. Moments after a golden opportunity, Orozco cashes in. Served on a dish. Just a perfect feed from Hunter Freeman. The supporters revved up here in Queens. Johandri Orozco. On the scoring sheet, Iose in the 35th. It's Orozco in the 72nd. And again, Hunter Freeman, just a brilliant pass. Orozco takes it away from Mahoney. Recovers. Matt Mahoney, one of the few holdovers from Jersey Express last year when they lost to the Cosmos on the same pitch in the third round, 3-0. Iose. Remember, surprisingly playing under caution in this one. Barring a crazy rash of yellow cards, shouldn't be an issue if he can keep it clean for this match. But of course, no team wants to see any star pick up a red in an Open Cup match and affect the next game. 74, 2-0 New York. Iose and the sub Orozco. It was dangerous territory, even controlling the pace for the Cosmos. Felt a lot better a year ago with a 2-0 lead in the 40th minute. Waited a little longer for that 2-goal edge in this one. Haven't seen a sign from Jersey Express to say that 2 goals won't be enough. Served in by Flores to Casana. And before it could get there, Mahoney knocked it away. Lucky alertly lets it go. Corner kick for New York here in the 75th. In-swinger Hunter Freeman. The defender lets it fly. Orozco watches it die out. Diosa gave it up to Otto. Good coverage. Diosa at Iose. Zatella. Ochieng all there. Freeman at that time saw it get knocked out. Fort Lauderdale Strikers to the Cosmos will face this Saturday. Jeff Messi and I will have it for you here on One World Sports from Lockhart Stadium. Final game of the spring for New York. Strikers and penalty kicks get by the Richmond Kickers. And they're on to the fourth round. Gonzatti, shot blocked. Jacksonville Armada FC, they are in extra time right now against Charleston, tied at 1. Elsewhere, 76th minute, Carolina is still scoreless with Charlotte. Also late in the second, Indy 11 clings to that 2-1 lead against Louisville City. So Fort Lauderdale's advanced. Cosmos trying to do the same. Tampa Bay leading Cincinnati. Second half, 73rd minute, 1-0. And the disappointing in-game score, Miami losing to Wilmington in the 50th, 2-0. Minnesota, San Antonio, Rayo in their OKC battle with the Oklahoma City Energy. Those last 3 games are all scoreless, pitting NASL squads here in the third round of the Open Cup. Headed out by Ochieng. Turned up the field by Diosa for Casana. Casana moves in. Attacks the left back Mahoney. Casana loads her trailers into no man's land and then flicked out by Correa. Cosmos 4-2 in Open Cup play since the reboot. This is their third U.S. Open Cup of the modern era. Can they make it 5 wins? Right now sitting pretty. Brian Holt not all that tested since the break. He was tested quite a bit early. Some communication issues with his defense, but he bailed them out. And now working on a shutout. Grecek lets it go. Flick on header. Karch climbed over Ochieng in a foul. Jersey Express losing in the third round last year. In fact, 2 PDL teams made the third round. Ventura County Fusion also lost in the third round. Prior year, 2 PDL teams made the fourth round in 2014 in the Open Cup. Guinzotti from Zatella. Flores taken down. Play on. Well, aggressor there from Sobo. Here comes Jersey Express. The delay. The shot. And Holt all over it. Lets it go in the 80th. Otto trying to sling it back. Pushing up. Played ahead, but intercepted by Ioze. Cosmos bigger, more experienced. And now trying to add to a 2-0 lead. Freeman crosses up in the air. And no one home. Corner kick, last touched here by Jersey Express. 81st minute, Cosmos here in the third round lead this U.S. Open Cup match 2-0. Goals from Iose in the 35th, Orozco then in the 72nd. Guenzati, a riser, and that's out. Cosmos are in white. Jersey Express in gold. Ed Cohen with you here on OneWorldSports.com. Bringing you the action from the United States' oldest soccer competition. Have not seen a concerned Gio Savarese by any stretch so far. Here's the throw-in, and now Otto. Into the area, up in the air, comes to Correa, blocked by Ochieng. Taken back here by Brodarzin. Zatella, up along for Freeman. Flores extends. Back out Diosa. Carries in, Iose, nice run. Iose, Guenzati, taken down, maybe sold it. Guenzati down again, and cleared out to Otto. Otto turns Zatella around, through ball, all the way to Brian Holt here in the 83rd. This was phase one of two important games this week for New York. Still time, but on the verge of victory. And then they can worry about the big business, the season-long business, securing a spot in the championship, trying to wrap up the spring. Not what you want to see. Maybe just an equipment issue or maybe cramping for Diosa. Humid night in Queens. Humid throughout the New York tri-state area. Diosa will come off here in the 84th minute. Can't tell if it's anything more than a cramp, but it didn't look like there was contact there, which is not good. Now Diosa putting very little pressure on that injured leg. So Gio Savarese go to his bench. See in the background his assistant, former MLS Cup winner, Aliko Eskandarian. Starting to smile now, 85th minute. The squad in white, leading by 2. I will say this, Aliko, sometimes in practice taking shots afterwards. There's still some heat behind that foot, if you dare. Of course, his big moment, MLS Cup 2004 with DC. A couple of goals and a victory over Kansas City. They had a young man on that team named Freddie Adu. Then a 14-year-old phenom sensation, next big thing. And now a 26-year-old, what could have been on the Tampa Bay roster. Flores, nice lead. Orozco has got one already. Orozco, Casana shoots it wide. Oh, lucky, not so much on a nice setup by Orozco. put just about every single opportunity like that into the back of the net last year. A lot of it's chemistry. A lot of new players serving it up to Lucky Kasana. And the experience has been used more as a reserve this year. Turn up the field by Correa. 87th minute. 2-0 New York. Iose scored in the 35th. Rifled a free kick from just outside the area and straight on into the top corner. And then Johandri Orozco, sub, who came on for Bovair in the 64th, scored on a header, served up by Hunter Freeman, picked up the assist. Orozco, Kasana, flag stays down, and now play is stopped. And you can only get away with it for so long. Crowd cheers now, but I think part of the joke is, where was the flag in the first place? Correa lost it. Gonzalez poked it away. Weird bounce. Holt alert. A lot of English on that one. '88th minute now. New York Cosmos on the verge of another fourth-round appearance in the U.S. Open Cup. And they're on the attack. It's Orozco again. Satella. Blocked. Nice return. Iose saw that one knocked out by Tyler Morris. Gio Savarese thought should have gone the other way. Served in. Tackle and a big save. Holt. Wow. Otto launched from the top of the box, and Holt, first off, thought there was a foul there. Second, made a huge save, and Iose is down. '90th minute. Corner kick coming for Jersey Express. In swinger for Juan Correa. 24-year-old bends it in, headed out. Otto. Mendez played it back out. A lot of contact there. Foul stops it, gives it back to Jersey Express. Around this time in the match last year, it was getting very chippy. 3 Cosmos yellow cards in the final 10 minutes. They were in the rain last year, this group. Now on a humid night in Queens. Stoppage time. Curled in. Header. Wide that time. Fourth official has signaled for 4 minutes of stoppage time. Careful. Mendez, big foot. Orozco took down Morris. Subs in for Jersey Express. Morris, Claudio. Colon has come on this half as well. Guinzotti makes the run. Guinzotti turns it up. Nice feed. Arrieta, a Cosmos sub. Poked away. Coming back to it is Flores for Zatella. Cosmos subbing in Arrieta and Orozco here tonight. Here's Arrieta. Here's Orozco. Nice move. Lost control. Otto. And now Ochieng. And Jersey Express begins to slow down. Down by 2, stoppage time. Here's the giveaway to Colon. Iose, who shake it up a few minutes ago. Threads it out. Guinzotti's there, lead it in deep. Orozco. The header for the goal. Guinzotti. Nice return feed as he was dragged down. Intercepted. Cosmos, if it holds, will head up to the Bronx on June 15th. NYCFC awaits at Fordham University, Jack Coffey Field, home of 7 blocks of granite. The great Vince Lombardi, right guard on that terrific offensive line before he achieved the greatest of fame as the head coach of the Packers. So the Cosmos, the rematch against NYCFC. Still struggling, but as we saw from the Red Bulls last year, after losing to the Cosmos in the Open Cup, there is certainly an air of revenge that will permeate over Jack Coffey Field in 2 weeks. NYCFC will seek revenge back at home. Cosmos will try to beat an MLS opponent in another New York derby for a 3rd straight year. Arrieta carries in. Slowed up. Kick back out to Zatella. That's it. New York Cosmos take care of business in the 3rd round of the U.S. Open Cup. Iose scored the big goal in the 35th. That's why Gio Savarese's squad will face NYCFC June 15th. Midweek showdown against Jersey Express goes to the Cosmos 2-0. And now they can turn their attention to the next immediate business at hand Saturday when they head to Fort Lauderdale and try and close out the spring. They need just 3 points to do it. Ochieng among the starting 11. Zatella had a big chance early. Saw the save, one of the best from Grechek, even in defeat. They want the cup, whether it's on Long Island, in Queens, or in the Bronx. They want to continue here in the U.S. Open Cup, and for now the Cosmos will. He was a hero last year, Lucky Casana. Scored that goal late against NYCFC to force extra time. Brian Holt starting, giving Jimmy Maurer a night to cool off. Maurer can set his sights to Saturday in Fort Lauderdale. Hunter Freeman with the assist on the great Orozco goal. The header in the 72nd essentially salted it away. Cosmos improved to 5-2 in U.S. Open Cup play in the modern era. Hunter Freeman's been around for these matches. Need veterans in this kind of competition. Cosmos have the balance. Young players like Guinzotti, veterans who've been there like Freeman, Mendez, and company. In the land of red, St. John's University, it's a green party here tonight. New York Cosmos over Jersey Express 2-0 in the U.S. Open Cup's third round. So for all of you watching here on OneWorldSports.com, we thank you. I'm Ed Cohen. Don't forget Cosmos and Fort Lauderdale Strikers coming your way this Saturday night from Lockhart Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. I'll be with Shep Messing as the Cosmos look to wrap up the spring title. For now, we say good night from Queens.